Howdy everybody, Glenn here, and I've got a short video for you today. Those of you that have been following the channel for a while know that I've spent a lot of time, a lot of videos on various companies' random Funko Pop mystery boxes. This goes all the way back to when I first started making videos. There was a company called Pop Fun Box that would send you a certain amount of random pops, kind of in a mystery box format. Obviously the biggest one being Pop in a Box, which I do the most frequently. But lately especially I've been trying out some new companies and their mystery boxes of pops. J&K Stuff comes to mind as well as one of the older ones that I've done quite a few. Popular Collectibles I just did a couple of weeks ago. So there's been quite a few, and I'm trying quite a few actually newer ones that are fun to share, and it's a little bit more difficult for me the more pops I get, obviously, because unless you're Pop in a Box, there's no way of really letting a company know, hey, I've got this pop and this pop, I'd really like to get this pop, or in this range of pops if possible. So that's really tough. So they don't always work out that great for me as far as getting duplicates, things like that, but I like to try them out to see the different services and what they offer. So today I've got an unboxing for you. It's called Freddy's Box. And Freddy's Box, if you go to their website, pretty easy, freddysbox.com. If you go to their site, they are a general reseller. You know, they sell pops, they sell other things. But one of the things that they do is a mystery box. Now the way they do it is each of the pops are, I believe, $16.99. So I'm paying $20.63 with shipping. That's a lot for one pop. But you have, which is a frequent theme in some of these, you have a shot at getting a rare pop or an ultra rare pop, things like that. So I've got one pop here to unbox for you. This Freddy's Box is very much a gambling thing, if you think about it, because it's pretty good price. I mean, $16.99 for a common pop is way over, you know. So most pops that you get are going to be common, but you have the chance, the random chance at a rare, ultra rare. The other thing that they do is they have a certain amount of pops that they give out each month, and in that range of pops, let's just say for the sake of argument, it's more than this. Let's say it's 200. They have 200 pops, and they have randomly inserted in that 1 through 200 your rare and ultra rare pops. So you, as the customer, when you go to order, you get to pick what number. So it's like picking a chit. It's like picking a random number on a wheel, right? So you could go to their site and add to your cart pop number 144 for that month, or 228, or 16. You know, whatever numbers are still available. And once that number is picked, that number comes out. So it's predetermined which number has a common, which number has a rare, which number has an ultra rare. So you pick your own pop, but you're still taking a random chance. But it gives almost a game feel to it. Hey, my lucky number is 212. I'm going to pick pop number 212 and see what I get. And the reason I say 144 is I think that's what I picked for my pop this month, is number 144. So they refresh it every month. Sometimes they sell out, sometimes they don't. If you were to go to the site now, it's towards the end of March. I haven't gone lately. They might be done with March. But you could go later in the month and still see, you know, random numbers that are still available that you can pick out. So they don't necessarily send out all of their high value pops in a particular month. It depends on what numbers are picked. So anyway, it's enough talk of that and how it works. But again, I like seeing the different ways that these companies do it. So Freddy's Box, I got one pop from them. I think I picked 144. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that's the one I picked. So let's see what we got. One thing with Freddy's Box, I don't want to get too into showing addresses and everything, but the seal is the actual priority mail label. So it's a little bit flimsy, but the box is really solid. So let's see what we've got. The other thing about Freddy's is they send you your order confirmation and your shipping confirmation and all that via Facebook Messenger, which is pretty cool. So it just popped up on my phone when they had gotten my order and when they delivered it. So kind of cool. All right, so as far as packing goes, we've got, it's basically the pop is set in the box in like a bed of bubble wrap, which is fine. There's no bubble wrap on the top. But again, this box, the Freddy's box, kind of like pop in a box a lot of the time. Really strong, thick boxes, so they look pretty good. All right, so the first thing on the top is the invoice. We'll get rid of that. And then what they do is they send you a card. So the Freddy's box card with their info on it. And then basically telling you what level you got from your pick of the Freddy's box. So my Freddy's box level is ultra rare. Congratulations, you got one of this month's top pop vinyls. Post your prize with this card and use the Freddy's box hashtag on Instagram to earn $2 off your next box. So instead of $16.99, it'd be $14.99 for my next one. So I got an ultra rare pop. Really exciting. This is actually, truth be told, this is the third Freddy's box I've gotten. My other two were common, right? So 1 out of 3, not a bad ratio, but this one's ultra rare, so let's see what we got. And I want to be careful with this one because it's so tightly packed. I don't want to crush the box. The box does look like it's in good shape. All right, so the pop that I got is the Tatler twins from American Horror Story Freak Show. And there's the back of it there, showing the other ones from this series. This is an ultra rare pop, so you know, stands to reason that it would be a little bit more valuable pop than what I paid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn right around and look up the value of this pop, and then I'll come back to you. All right, after doing a little bit of research on this pop on Pop Price Guide, which is what I generally go by because it's a good indication of eBay prices, things like that. This pop right now is listed on Pop Price Guide for $39. So it's about a $40 pop. And with shipping and everything, I paid $20. So I got pretty good. When they say ultra rare, this is a pretty valuable as pops go. $40 is nothing to sneeze at, particularly based on the fact that I spent $20 on it. Now, that being said, my other two Freddy's boxes from the months prior, I think I got 2 last month. I didn't bother to unbox them on camera because I kind of wanted to check them out first. They were commons. So I really didn't get my money's worth with my $20. Even if you take shipping out of it, I really didn't get my money's worth for my $16.99. But again, it's a gamble. That's part of the game. The mystery part, with all these boxes really, the mystery part is part of the price. You know, you're paying a premium for the mystery part because that's the fun part. Now, those of you that like to know what you're getting and don't like that gambling aspect of it are not going to like these kind of boxes, right? Because you don't have a good idea that you're, number one, not going to get a repeat. Number two, going to get something that's of the value of your $16.99. And again, even worse, the more pops you have, the more likely are you to get a repeat. Now, this month, I got real lucky, right? I got a high value pop, one of their ultra rares, one of the things they list. And they actually do list every month what their special pops are included in the mix. Obviously, they're not going to list every common. They're listing all of the rares and ultra rares. So they tell you, hey, this month we have this that are going to be randomly inserted in the shipment. So I got lucky. I got one of the ultra rares. Nice value there, whether it's for trade or sell. Definitely got my money back on that. So so that's Freddy's box. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would this be something that appeals to you? A little bit of a higher priced pop, but for the chance of a rare or ultra rare, that's a high value pop. I'm pretty happy, obviously, this month, and I'm not sure how often I'm going to do Freddy's box. It kind of occurs to me when I'm like bored and I'm looking for something to, you know, hey, I just made a good trade or something, and I want to get a pop. And I want that kind of mystery aspect to it. I might go for Freddy's box from time to time, but I'm not sure it's something I'll do every month. So let me know what you think. Hit us up with a like as always. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Would love to hear from you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.